right to toss it up, and the opening tip to Atlanta and Trae Young. Mark Ayotte and Jenna Schroeder, the officiating crew tonight, working with Sean. Great to have you with us tonight on Fox Sports Southeast. Here's Trae getting ready to go to work. First pick and roll tonight features Jones. Lob to the big fella, and he slams it.
The most. So the Knicks have been thriving with their steals and their three balls. So they've got to continue that tonight.
They were very calm during those starting introductions as Hayward wide open. Get the season.
Now Brooklyn comes in playing their best basketball of the young season. They've won 4 in a row and 5 of their last 6 against a Celtic team that begins the night tied for the second best record in the Eastern Conference. Taurean Prince, nice feet inside, and
a little something with pre-draft workouts.
Yeah, PJ Washington didn't want to work out against Pascal.
He doesn't want to see him.
Jonathan Sterling, Aaron Smith, and the most experienced ref in the league, Kenny Mauer, is our crew tonight.
Luke Cornett wins the tap, and the Bulls have it first here in Washington, and we thank you for joining us once again for Bulls basketball here on NBC Sports Chicago. There's a drop down low.
Stop, recover, and come back and take a year off. I think that would be best for him at this point.
Thompson wins the tip, and we are underway. John Michael, Austin Carr, and Angel Gray, welcome aboard as here's Kevin Love. He's guarded by Hachimura to open things up. Thompson moves to the paint on Bryant. Jump hook.
Scott, Tyler Ford, Natalie Sego are the 3 officials tonight. Kevin Scott throws up the jump ball, and it is controlled by Dallas. First shot of the game for the Mavs is Tim Hardaway Jr.
They're going to leave that to Jeremy Grant, and Grant is up high, and the Nuggets have the opening tip. We're underway.
And you'll win a lot of jump balls this year with Jeremy Grant.
So the Nuggets will start on offense. Benny Adams, Leon Wood, Justin Van Dyne, and
Andre easily wins the tip, as he usually does. And the Pistons in their road blues go to work here against the Wizards in Washington. Luke Kennard finds Tony Snell for a long gun.
So get it done tonight. You don't play again until Portland on Monday, and the next 2 are going to be very difficult. As Willie Cauley-Steiner, yes, it picked up by Damian Lee actually. Yeah, the Warriors are going to have to start the first and fourth quarters. Draymond Green, man, a design play.
Yes, it is.
Bucket.
Aldridge, the Rockets coming off a loss to Detroit, 115-107. Detroit without Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin, who only played 15 minutes and left with some knee problems, yet still beat the Rockets.
Thompson and Miles Turner step to the center circle. The Pacers win the tip, and we are underway. John Michael, Austin Carr, Brad Doherty, Angel Gray. Great to have you aboard here this evening. Edmund Sumner, he got the start for the injured Jeremy Lamb. Ball's worked over to Brogdon. Brogdon fires.
Yeah, we have. We are underway. Clippers will have the ball to open up the fourth quarter as well. Game number 4 for the Clippers. Opening night here against the Lakers. Last 2 on the road. Looking to get back to their winning ways. Shamet curling, catching, and
Kind of brought back Showtime in Los Angeles with him playing the point guard position. So keep an eye on that.
I agree with you about the start. Bulls need to discourage the Lakers a little bit. There's the lob and the dunk. That won't do it.
Who played basketball at Coppin State will toss it between Jeremy Grant and Jaren Jackson Jr. And the Grizzlies have it first. Grizzlies the Sunday win over Phoenix, 114-109. Valanciunas, an early look, going at Jokic, turning, gunning in.
About Eric Spoelstra, I think this is, just from watching him, this is one of his best years coaching, I think. I mean, he has really done a lot of neat things to put this team in a position to excel every night.
Jimmy Butler to Myers Leonard, and a 3-point.
And they've done their work nicely over the past few games without Chris Middleton, arguably their second best player. And he's out for 3 to 4 weeks. So DiVincenzo got the start in his place. Antetokounmpo.
Translated to wins early in this season.
Well, look, they're giving you 48 points a game. Both guys qualify as major candidates for All-NBA. And then you look at them, they're two of the best two-way players. They play both ends of the floor every night, challenging your best scorers.
And right, took 3 months, but his debut is now. A packed Smoothie King Center to see what he can do. Here's Lonzo Ball. It's Favors on the cut.
2 players that will not play. Larry Nance Jr. missing his 2nd straight game with a thumb injury. Love played last night, but again suffered after a fall some back stiffness.
And that's 27 points, Mike, and 20 rebounds they're missing.
To snap a 2-game losing streak going back to the 4-game homestand in Oklahoma City. The Thunder have won 11 out of 12 away from Chesapeake Energy Arena. New Orleans, thanks to the addition of Zion, have won 3 in a row. And immediately the Thunder go right into action.
Wanted to be traded. And Morris was one of the guys that was adamant that he did not want to be traded. And he's gone.
Again, all the trades, none of them around the league have become official yet, but all have been agreed upon. And there's Fultz. Fultz, nice adjustment, gets in inside.
Needs a jump. And Simmons hands it off to Shake Milton.
Now, Philadelphia has won the 3 previous games by 14, 6, and 11 points. Both of these teams have 5 guys in double figures.
And they get it to Embiid on the block.
I mean, who wants it?
Baines and Holmes jumping up at the center circle. Our officiating crew tonight. Crew chief Mark Ayotte, Kevin Cutler, and Dedrick Taylor. Both coming off a big game last night. Here's Kelly Oubre, early touch.
Back against Oklahoma City, awaiting the Blazers. That's why tonight's game important for a ball club that won just 2 of their last 10 outings. Sean Corbin, Mark Lindsay, and Brent Nansel are officials here tonight. Out on top, CJ will collect it, fire straight.
And Sacramento wins the tip. So maybe we'll get an early indication about De'Aaron Fox as he's picked up by the veteran Mike Conley. Buddy Hield. Oh, nice start.
And the tap back to DeJounte Murray. Guarded by Fultz. Miles has a Amino on him. Fournier draws Bryn Forbes, and Aaron Gordon, very athletic, on DeRozan.
Forbes drains the Raptors, playing a desperate opponent, as you mentioned, Matt, tonight. So let's see how the Raptors respond here early against a club that is pretty fired up. Cam Reddish is out and right at the rim.
The Spurs. Utah 3-1 record. The only loss for the Jazz came at the Lakers. The only loss by the Clippers happened against the Suns. Mitchell with the pull-up, and he's off to a good.
The Wizards lost their previous game to the Heat here. So Beal was 0 for 9 in the 4th quarter. So he'll be out to redeem himself tonight.
That was a game they were up on Sunday, up by 8 in the 4th, but couldn't finish. Bryant pass inside. Hachimura, that's a nice way to start the game.